All right, guys, turn on all the apps, DoorDash, Grubhub, Ubereats, and Spark, and they were quiet. You would think I would be getting offers with it being dinner time. Took my spin. That usually works, which it did, but did have to do some declining. So when you guys find it slow and offers aren't really coming in, do you guys find yourselves having to lower your standards? I usually like to stay around the $2 per mile range. I always get to thinking, you know, should I make an exception, take something a little lower than I usually do? But then I'm like, what if I get hung up on this offer that I usually wouldn't accept, and if I would have waited a little bit longer, got something within my $2 per mile ratio? So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. These are some of the offers that I did receive that did have to be declined. $7.07 for 6.1 miles. That's an absolute no. Spark sent me an offer, and this is one that I was like thinking about. $9.36 for 5.3 miles. Now it is 2 orders. One of them is to an apartment, but my thoughts on it is, what if I have to wait at Walmart for the order? What if, you know, I have trouble finding the apartment, or it's to the 3rd or 4th floor with no elevator? That type of things. 2 orders for $9.36. That breaks down to a little less than $5 per order. Yeah, and what if it takes me like 45 minutes to complete, or an hour? Do I want to be paid $9.36 for an hour's worth of work? Absolutely not. So that's kind of how I break it down. Let me know your guys' thoughts. So I declined that, but it gets you to thinking when it's slow. Then DoorDash came through. $2.75 for 6 miles. Don't even have to think about that. That was a decline. DoorDash wanted to try again, a lot better within my $2 per mile ratio. $6 for 2.8 miles for McDonald's. I am here right now, so hopefully the order's ready. We're gonna go in there and check in. This McDonald's can be slower sometimes. I've had to wait. It's usually within a reasonable time. Usually. There are a few times I've had to wait longer than you would think you would have to, but we're gonna go in there and check on this order. We're gonna see how the night goes. Yeah. Order was on the counter, which is awesome. Like I said, you just never know with this location. But DoorDash wanted me to enter the last 3 digits of the customer order number, which I haven't had that happen yet. Let me know if that's happened to you guys yet in your market. But simple and easy, just entered it and got the directions. So we're on our way. 8 minutes, 2.3 miles. All right, orders dropped off. So the apartment was actually at the back side of the building. So I kind of had to put it together. I'm like, I don't see it at the front. Has to be behind the building. Sure enough, it was. So on the way, when I got into the apartment complex, I got an offer from Ubereats, a good one. $10.43 for 4.1 miles for Del Taco. We are heading there right now. Now, in the past, I would not pick up from Del Taco, especially when the lobby was closed, because the wait times were insane. I just avoided it. Absolutely avoided it, unless it was, I mean, it had to have been a really, really good offer. Usually they weren't, so I just avoided it. Haven't been there in a while, so we're gonna go check them out. We're on our way.
If you can order? Yeah.
I was coming back in because
I thought you lived.
no, I appreciate it. Thank you. Order was ready, but I went in there. I should have brought my bag, but I didn't realize there was drinks. I usually look when I get in there. 2 decent sized drinks. So I brought the drinks out and one of the bags because I could carry those. I tried grabbing the other bag, but it had weight to it. So like, I better not even do that. So I'm going back in to get the next bag, and one of the employees thought I had left, so he was bringing the bag out. And I was like, I'm coming back in, but that was kind of him to bring it out and come try to track me down. So customer, 6 minutes, 2.6 miles. We're on our way. All right, Del Taco is all dropped off, smooth, straightforward house drop off, just how we like it. So I'm getting close to the customer's house, and you know how Uber Eats usually likes to spam us with not so good offers. If that happens, if you have the coffee icon in the bottom right hand corner, you can tap that to like pause the incoming offers. I'll pause them if they're spamming me like back to back with really bad offers and throwing off my directions to where you end up passing up the house. That can be frustrating. I don't turn it off unless they're like really spamming me, because I got a good one this time. $9.39 for 1.7 miles, which was right down the street from the customer. I am here at Taco Bell. This is actually one of my best Taco Bells. They are usually on point. The order should be ready or close to being ready. We're gonna go in there and check on it. Yes, for Frank F with Uber Eats.
It comes with 2 drinks and they'll be on.
Cool, thank you.
You want a drink carrier with that?
Yeah, that'd be great. I think it was a Baja Blast.
Alright, then the regular one?
Medium.
Alright.
Yeah, Baja Blast, yeah.
Alright, you should be good.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, take care, man.
That works perfect, thank you. Order was ready just as I had expected. This location always has super good vibes. Customer service is always super good. Must be like the management or the owner, because some of my other ones are not like this one at all. They could use some training from this location. So customer, 2 minutes, 0.7 miles. We're on our way. It looks like it's a house, so it should be a straightforward drop off. Do you want me to hand it to you? Sure. Okay, there's that for you. How's your night going?
Good.
Good. Not bad. The weather's like
keeping
perfect.
you busy?
Yeah, it hasn't been a bad night, which is good. There you are. Have a good night. Thanks. So I pull up to the customer's house, and he's outside watering his plants, and it was a leave at door. So I did hand the food to the customer. In the right hand corner, I tapped skip photo and added a note that I handed to the customer. I'm sure he was waiting for his food. Super nice guy. So that went really smooth. House deliveries typically do, and I've actually delivered to that house in the past. Once in a while we get the same customers that like to order food, which is nice, keeps us busy. So the other thing is, it gets me to thinking, you know, if I had lowered my standards and took some lower paying offers that I typically wouldn't, maybe $1.50 a mile, and I know in some certain markets you have to, because that's just how it is. Everybody's market's a little bit different. In my market, I can typically get the $2 per mile ratio, but I do have to decline a lot in between. But I know in certain circumstances, certain markets, certain days, you just gotta kind of take what you can get, especially if it's slow. But it just gets you to thinking. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always appreciate you guys riding along with me. And of course, if you guys did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye guys.